All right. This is usually the point where I do like a funny intro and shit, or try to be funny, and instead fail miserably. But in light of recent events that have happened, numerous events, regarding what happened in Colorado, I personally, my thoughts go out to the victims and their families that happened out there. I'm pretty sure everybody else has what they're going to say about it, but whatever. That, and, we've had this drought, this massive heat wave that they're saying, the harvest of, corn and sunflowers and soybeans and basically all the food we need to survive is basically ruined for this summer. So, food prices are going to go up. You have the shit over in Europe with the Eurozone and Greece basically collapsing. All this horribleness that's been happening during the summer. And I just wanted to ask you, my fellow podcasters, this simple question. If you could, which character from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic would you hate fuck?
Which one of them is from Colorado?
Now, I should make a definite. I should, for some of our listeners who don't know, hate fucking is not rape. Hate fucking is consensual. It just means that the person you are having sex with you absolutely loathe, but it is consensual. It's not rape. So I need to ask this question in light of recent events. I need to know this. Jehu?
Rarity, definitely.
No, because I love Rarity unconditionally. I guess it would have to be Trixie, because I despise her with a fiery passion.
And then Bullshit said Rarity. Our guests don't have to answer that. They don't like to if they don't want to.
And I'm only saying Rarity because J-Huff is here.
Yeah.
Always have to be the antagonist.
See, I asked this question and I have no idea who I'd hate. Fuck.
For me, it'd be Brayburn. Easy as that.
Rainbow Dash.
There you go. Rainbow Dash is a good one. Brayburn? I thought everybody. Wait, no. It's only gay guys that love Brayburn.
Yeah.
No, everyone loves Brayburn.
No, only the faggots love him.
That's what J-Huff likes.
And do you love Brayburn?
Of course I do. That's a dumb question.
Okay, that went nowhere. I stand corrected.
Let's see. No, it wouldn't be Gilda because I don't want to have sex with her.
That's a fallacious lie.
I would not have sex with her because she's a bird. She has a cloaca. That means everything comes out of one hole. That's disgusting.
Isn't her latter half lion? Since she's still a griffin?
She's still bird. I'm just assuming she just doesn't. Yeah.
Oh, God. Changed headcanon forever.
Well, Ben, you can talk about how you just we could probably talk about how you reinforced your virginity with that little post you made about Earth ponies.
I don't need to reinforce my virginity, thank you very much.
Yeah, that thing's set up like a steel trap.
Goddamn Fort Knox up in there.
Fort Knox is a fucking Area 51. Shit. Okay, who's that one bitch from the first episode? Photo shoot. Yeah. I can't stand her. Photo finish, photo shoot, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Intro now. Welcome to the Grand Canterlot Cavalcade in Color, a Jump Cults podcast for sophisticated bronies. Episode 23. I don't have a title yet. I am M. Deathmech, along with my beloved co-hosts, barely beloved co-hosts and bullshits.
That thing's not beloved at all.
And the guest host who never fucking leaves, Jay Hoof.
Yeah. I was demoted, but I was a host for one glorious week.
That was your 15 minutes of fame, and I am out of fucking cigarettes. Shit. And returning guest, who and Bullshit absolutely hates, but I love, Atticus.
Well, you gotta hate, man. Always
Yeah.
gotta hate.
Because you have a freakish voice. It's frightening.
He has a beautiful voice.
That's
Thank
fair
you very
enough, I
much.
guess.
Can you sing Barry White?
You know, I can if I knew any of his songs by heart. I know his songs, I don't have any of them memorized.
Can you sing that song from Gravity Falls? Disco Girl.
Disco. And a new guest and a first for the Grand Canterlot Cavalcade, a woman.
I'm the first girl ever.
No,
Yeah.
J-Huff's been on plenty of times.
Excuse me,
Yeah,
you're on first, good buddy.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Cardigan. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we can all agree Cardigan.
I'm sorry, Cardigan.
Sorry, Mike the microphone. You don't get to be the first female guest.
Oh, yes. Hannah?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Hannah May. And Atticus and Hannah May are on here because they're part of the Follow Equestria radio show, which we'll talk about a little bit in a little while. And Bullshit's like, oh, fuck this Follow Equestria bullshit.
We'll just have to deal.
Yeah, you have to deal with it.
I have to deal every week.
Hey, at least we don't have the fucking 57 people we had in the chat not too long ago.
No, dear God, no. I don't mind King.
Group.
I don't mind King Cheetah and his gang, but I can't have King Cheetah and his gang and J-Huff's gang all on the same podcast.
Because you know how irresponsible I am. I'm like Mad King Ludwig. I run this shit and I'm completely insane. Okay, metal shit. We actually don't have anything going on right now. So and we're not going to do cool shit because we're trying to get this podcast out pretty quickly because Hannah May has to get going. So we're just going to head straight to the main topic. And we have two main topics. First one is going to be, as you all know, Howard Stern, the supposed king of all media, the big-nosed Jew from New York City, which is what he calls himself, so I'm not being offensive.
And plus, MDef is Jewish, so...
Yes, so there. I'm fat and Jewish, so I got two minorities covered. He, I guess, finally... well, not him himself, his fucking crew finally decided to discover bronies, and they weighed in with their typical opinion, which, if you're a listener of Howard Stern, which I was up until like a year ago, is a pretty standard opinion, which means he was really offensive, really mocking, really kind of like Howard Stern. But apparently, I guess, because bronies are the way they are, they don't realize that and made a whole shit fit about it. But you all know about that, and Bullshit has some special thing he wants to tell us about the whole thing.
So, and I'd like to thank the main cult for bringing this up to me, mostly because I don't check Twitter ever, because Twitter is my least favorite blogging platform. Because I like to talk a lot, and so that whole character limit thing, I don't like that. Because I like to hear myself talk.
As for example, your little speech about Earth ponies.
Yes.
Speech.
That wouldn't have fit on Twitter, no. So thanks, Main Cult, for bringing this to me. Tara Strong has been tweeting about the whole Howard Stern thing, being typical Tara Strong, and defending bronies to make them like her, and all of that. And I'll have an Imgur photo set posted in the show notes later.
And we'll make sure to credit Main Colt.
Yeah, I'll be linking his Tumblr and everything.
Yeah, for
Thank
providing
you.
this for us. Thank you very much.
So she's been saying stuff along the lines of, "You guys got your back. Cloppers don't fire back at Howard Stern because that'll do the wrong thing." And she's actually been tweeting about trying to get on the Howard Stern show to make a reply, which I'm sure would be hilarious. I might actually listen to an episode of the Howard Stern show if she were on, because I think that would be very funny. But mostly what I'd like to talk about are the brony reactions to both of those things. People are lauding Tara Strong for this, such a great and amazing voice actress, and thank you for defending us. And people have been shooting back at the Howard Stern show with lots of fire, as tends to happen in the brony fandom, as we all know. And I'd just like to say to all of you, shut the fuck up.
Please,
nobody cares. Yeah, nobody cares about Howard Stern. And Tara Strong defending you doesn't mean anything. She's and as much as I love Tara Strong and all the work that she's done, she's being an attention whore, and that's not a bad thing. She's doing it because she has fans, and her fans probably expected her to say something, and that's fine. Don't overreact. Tara Strong firing back at Howard Stern is a very normal thing. Doesn't mean anything. It means that the person you love is defending her fans, as is very normal, and Howard Stern is being a douchebag, as is also extremely normal. So being verbose and getting up on your soapbox and talking about this does nothing, because Howard Stern's show does nothing.
Yeah, and let me just say, I've been a Howard Stern listener since the mid-'90s. I was actually introduced to it thanks to my dad, because he was a listener. He was relevant in the 90s. As he moved into the aughts, and as he moved on to satellite radio, he's become less and less relevant. He's, granted, I'll give him credit for what he's done. He changed the landscape of radio forever, which I will give him credit for. But he's an old man. He's on the edge of retirement. He's not relevant anymore. His show is only humorous to people much older than even I am. So really, his opinion and his co-host's opinion and his show's opinion of bronies does not matter in the least. And the behavior that bronies have been showing is completely wasted on this endeavor. He at his peak he had I think 25 million listeners. He's down to about 2 million listeners. So that is a very large number, but that it doesn't matter. Just stop fucking worrying about it. And if Tara Strong gets on this show, great. That's awesome. She'll be another celebrity among a plethora of celebrities who've been on this show. I'm pretty sure it'll be fun, and I'm pretty sure it'll be fun. But everything you guys are doing, just stop, please. Just fucking stop.
And we've talked about this before. Dealing with negative media attention. The best way to deal with that is the way that the furry community didn't, which is to not reply.
Especially to a show and a person who does nothing but spew out a negative offensive opinion for entertainment. Let me reiterate that, for entertainment. He's not making a grand sweeping opinion that will be set in stone. He's an entertainer.
And let's be honest, that opinion is already set in stone on the internet.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do to counter that. And getting up in arms and trying to counter it only serves to make the people who already hate you more.
Yeah.
So deal with it.
Yeah. So that's pretty much all we have to say about it. So, Jay Hoof.
Our recurring guest.
Our recurring guest who will never fucking leave. He's like our...
I'm sorry, I was busy cutting
cousin.
myself because of my the motion.
Well, just remember, don't go across the street, go down the street.
That's what I was doing, but then you guys had to interrupt me.
Well, keep at it, because we know you got all those layers of fat to get through.
I know, it just takes so long.
Of course we have Hannah Mae and Atticus with us, along with Jay Hoof. So let's talk about this Fallout Equestria radio show thing that M. Bullshit does not care about at all.
That works for me.
He needs to start caring.
He will.
He's gonna start caring once we get him on as a fucking zebra.
Oh, I care. It's an audio project, and I'm always interested in audio projects. I just haven't listened through it because I haven't read Fallout Equestria yet.
You know, there's an audiobook.
Yeah,
I don't care. It is a fic that I have not read yet, and will probably read eventually, just not yet.
Did I ever mention that Scorch Mechanic sounds like my high school English teacher?
You know, I wanted to ask him. I mean, I've known him for a while now, and I've always wanted to ask him what the hell kind of accent he has. For the longest time, I can't pin it. I mean, where did he say he's from? He's from somewhere in Northern California.
Well, Tetrapony's from Southern California, and he looks and sounds like he should be on an Italian football team.
Yeah, I heard him just today in a stream that he was doing. But I haven't seen a picture of Scorch, and so I can't really put a face to the voice, so I really don't know where the hell he's from or where the hell he got his accent.
Well, I hope he never finds out how I picture he looks like, because even though he is still in school, and I guess he's, 21? But my, head canon image of him is basically my high school English teacher. You know, he's balding, he's kind of fat, he's got, the professor glasses on, you know, really well-spoken, lots of books, and he wears, a dress shirt with, a wool sweater vest on, and khaki pants.
Well, if you want, Scorch did describe that, apparently he has long flowing locks of Samson-like hair, so you can put that on your teacher.
Oh, God.
Closer.
Wait.
But leave the bald spot.
Wait, Samsonite hair? Wait, so his hair looks like luggage?
No. Samson.
Oh, yes. Samson.
I do.
Oh, yes, Samson. Oh, God, that guy. Samson. Now talking about the Bible, Samson. So, Fallout Equestria radio show. What's this all about? What is this shiz? Come on, somebody talk, please. Woman, speak.
Well, we're basically reading over Fallout Equestria, the fanfic, so you don't even have to listen to it and bullshit, however you're supposed to pronounce your name, but it sounds like bullshit, so I'm just gonna call you bullshit. But anyway, yeah, we're reading over it. We have little promos every week, Fallout Fridays, is what we call it, which is so campy cute. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Alright, so yeah. And, actually what I wanted to ask, I don't know if you guys know, but Jay Hoof has mentioned it before. This project's gonna take about, 2 to 3 years to finish?
Yeah, it'll be a while.
Yeah, I mean, I think our admins have projected that our first few episodes won't be out until this October.
Yeah, and then we're gonna
That's being optimistic. So,
yeah,
I mean, they're trying their best to get it out, but, you know, we have a huge cast, and then we have a huge editing crew and things like that. You know, we got to get them all together and organizing things to get all these episodes out. And last I heard, I think we have episode 1 pretty much finished. They have that all hammered out.
So,
and how many? Oh, go ahead, Ben.
Because I'm really interested in audio projects. As most people know, I have a massive hard-on for audio projects.
Yeah, he rocks a massive 4-inch boner for him.
You give him way too much credit.
Already with the Asian jokes.
Already.
How many people are actually involved in this massive, huge radio project?
Oh, Jesus.
Too many.
I'd have to look through our cast list because it's massive.
Well, I mean, aside from cast, you have to have you have to have an audio engineer putting all the stuff together. You've got to I assume you have a lead director. So, like, do you have, aside from people who are voicing, how many people are working behind the scenes to adapt or to compile audio?
I think altogether there's somewhere over 30 to 40 people working on it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we've got quite a large crew on this project. I think we have 4 musicians, and one or two of them are also part of the audio editing group. So they're kind of multitasking for us, and then I mostly know the musicians in that. I haven't looked over the sound engineers and the editors and all that stuff completely. All I know is that we have a lot. So I mean, it's not like this is some little tiny project that's gonna.
No, this obviously isn't a tiny mom and pop.
No.
Radio show. This is a massive project.
Yeah, we've got a large crew and a large cast, and we're trying our hardest to get something out for the people who want to hear it. That's why we have those Fallout Friday things every week, so we give people a little taste of the quality that they're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I honestly can't wait, because I think this is how I'm going to get through Fallout Equestria.
Yes, the perfect way.
Yeah.
So, obviously, Atticus is going to be Steel Hooves, because that's been stated by K-Cat, and she's the one who, she's basically the god of Fallout Equestria, because she created it. So, yeah, Atticus is Steel Hooves. Hannah Mae, who are you voicing?
I'm voicing Luna and also Applejack, and some random background characters.
Okay, all right, cool.
That actually is... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, you go ahead, Ben.
I was going to say that actually leads into my other question, which is I'm doing a visual novel for Milo Dashi, and for us, the author is God, and so we send all of our stuff straight to Rob Cagrin 53 before we put anything out. So how involved is KCAT in this project?
From what I understand, we actually do our admins for the project are in regular contact with her to make sure that we know the things. Like, we have this one coming up. It's called A Shot in the Dark, and it's an origin story of a weapon in the fiction. And they wanted to get a name for it that it's not the name of the story, but it's a name that it had previously. And so they went to ACAT to confirm that, the name that they came up with would be good. And it turns out that what it was actually what she had originally planned for the name of the weapon. So, I mean, and this wasn't that long ago. It was, about maybe two and a half weeks ago or something like that they did this. So we do have her on as creative consultant for this, because when when they're writing up the scripts and stuff, they're taking all the narrative text and trying to turn it into, of course, a radio drama, a lot of dialogue and things like that, and narrator in little bits here and there. So you've got to have, the creator of the fiction there, just so you don't stray too far away from the original, the original text and all that stuff. So KCAT, I don't know how heavily involved she is all the time, but I know that we have her on as a creative consultant. So,
okay, and a question that's obviously relevant to the GCC is Chapter 20.5 going to be? I have to know this, please.
This is relevant to my interests as well.
Yes.
Wait, have we gone that far, Atticus?
No, well, obviously you haven't, but
No.
you have to plan for it, yeah.
I mean with talking to admins and stuff.
Actually, yeah, we've been throwing it around, like, they've been throwing it around, like, how they would want to do it if they decide to do it, because it'd be really awkward for the voice actor or voice actress for Little Pip and Homage to, be doing those scenes. And,
Oh, just get them together in a room, with some bum wine, and let the magic happen.
What I saw talked about it so far is that they want to take like little tidbits of it, because there are apparently some really good plot points in 20.5.
Oh, that's what they're
really
calling
good.
nowadays.
Yes, that's
Yeah, there is some really good
but there's like little tidbits in there between all the what they call borderline plop, even though,
Yeah.
if you've read it, you know. But they want to try to take those out, but still kind of, work in something interesting if they decide to do it. It's not finalized if they're going to write up a script for it or not.
Well, it's like 20.5 really leads into Chapter 21, which Chapter 21 was actually a pretty... That's where I'm up to. I finished Chapter 21 because that's how far Scorched Earth went when I stopped, and I have to start back up again. But 20.5 really leads into what goes into Chapter 21, which is some pretty hardcore shit in Chapter 21.
Exactly, yeah. That's why I'm thinking, like, what they're thinking is they're going to try to probably find a way to get, like, the important stuff out.
Yeah.
Without making it too awkward for the members involved in said chapter.
Yeah, so right now it's not that nobody's really too prude. It's basically the comfort level.
Yeah,
of
it's
the voice
basically
actors.
how are we going to do this without, making people uncomfortable and things like that.
Yeah, which, again, has to be taken into consideration. Still, if you include it, that would be fucking awesome. I'll just say that. Probably be the most popular chapter.
Oh, yeah.
Highest downloads.
I can only imagine people out there getting off the sound of Jesse Nowak and Rena Chan
Oh gosh.
doing horrible things to each other in pony form. Oh my god.
Oh, they're not horrible. They're beautiful. It's a
It
beautiful
just
scene.
depends on your definition of beautiful.
Or I was about to say bootyful.
I am so glad I'm not a co-host on here anymore.
Shut up.
So
Me too,
happy.
JF. Me too.
Shut up, and no one cares about you.
I'm glad I'm not either. I just paid for it. The Grand Canterlot Cavalcade, hosted by nobody.
I just have to say it's a pretty funny coincidence that we have Applejack and Steelhooves on. That's just my opinion, how it ties back to the episode when we had Steelhooves on. Or Atticus, I should say.
Well, he is essentially Steel Hooves.
He is Steelhooves. Just don't let it fool you. He's actually a pony.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm coming to you from another dimension right now.
And that other dimension has Dark Souls.
So
Oh
much.
god, I have got to pre-order that. Shit. What else I want to ask? So, as far as like main cast for Fallout Questia, you've pretty much got everybody you need for the main cast, right?
Right.
Yep.
So, what are you guys needing as far as voice talent right now?
I think we're full on pretty much everything. If there are ever points in the story where they need, like, random background ponies and things like that, because we'll want unique voices for them, just to make it seem more alive, I guess. One of our admins has talked about, trying to find people to fill in roles for background ponies and things like that when needed. Because pretty much all the main characters and all the secondary and things like that all have somebody assigned to them, so...
Again, I should probably get off my fat ass and record something to be, I don't know, maybe a raider pony or something.
He really just wants to rape ponies. Let's just put that out there.
No, the first one I thought of was the one raider pony who runs up to Lil Pip after she was captured and they get into a fight with the slavers. The one who just screams out, I forgot what he screams out, but then he like kicks her in the face.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to be that pony, but I'm pretty sure you guys have that one covered. So
Yeah.
I can be another raider pony somewhere down the line. I'm sure. So if people are interested in maybe doing some voice work as a background character, how would they go about submitting content or submitting, I guess, a demo tape or demo track?
Let's see. I'm not sure. There might be on our Tumblr.
I think when we get it, it'll probably be public, so you might just have to stay tuned.
Just stay tuned?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, much to and bullshit chagrin, Jay Hoof will keep us updated on that. Yeah.
I actually got another question for you guys. This is a bit of a lead-in, but in the history of projects like this in this fandom, a few in particular, Equestria Online.
Oh God,
this big one, and just about every other My Little Dashie. I've been talking with Rob Cakerin, the author of My Little Dashie, and he's told me at length how many times people have tried to make visual novels, animations, radio projects, stuff like that for My Little Dashie, and how many times they've fallen through for the same reasons that Equestria Online fell through. And just sort of as a background, Equestria Online, so you guys know, fell through because of a lot of internal fighting and internal stupid drama. And with a project as big as this, I mean, there's like you said, there's at least 30 people working on it. It's a huge project, and it's a very big undertaking. But in the history of this fandom, projects like this have fallen through because of just one or two people fighting a lot and tearing project lists apart. And I just hold up Equestria Online as an example. Do you think that will ever be a problem, or is your team pretty tight-knit and pretty focused on getting through the project?
I think we're pretty tight-knit, at least so far, knock on wood, but there's been no fighting. We all get along well.
Yeah, we've got
probably
ourselves
because Shu has a shotgun.
Yeah, she would kill us all if we fought.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a little Skype group that we're in. We've got, I don't even know how many members we have in it right now. We have a pretty good chunk of the crew and cast in there. And we've all been getting along pretty well. We're actually, these Fallout Friday things, I think, are really helping with it because it actually makes us feel like we're, producing something. We're actually doing something with our time instead of just waiting around for scripts to be written out and edited. And then we can record, and then we have to wait, however much longer to get all that audio edited and things like that. So, doing these little promo things and, collaborating and coming up with ideas and stuff has, really helped us stay together and keep the project moving forward. So, I think as long as we can keep doing that, we'll stay together pretty easily. None of our admins are, against one another in terms of ideas. They compromise, they work together, try to figure out, what would be best for the entire project and the crew and all that stuff. And our cast members and crew seem to all, get along really well. Nobody's come out as a complete asshole yet.
Yeah, we definitely have good chemistry.
That's so good. Best of luck then. I hope you guys prove us wrong and do what so much of the Brony community has been thus far unable to do. So that's good, though. That's very good.
Well, we gotta...
What? Oh, go ahead, Ed.
I was just going to add on. We got Fallout Equestria is kind of like, it's one of those in the fandom, god-tier level fan fictions, just because of its length and how many people got attached to it, because, it's goddamn Fallout and ponies.
And how many...
If you don't like either of those, something's wrong with you. It doesn't even have to be Fallout 3 or New Vegas. If you like the original Fallout games, that's good enough, too. But, we have kind of, high expectations on us. We don't want to let all those people down, I think, so.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had one idea that it just popped into my head. I have an idea.
Oh, God.
Don't worry, it's nothing. Let me just say, have they considered, what have they looked at for, distribution? How are they going to get these episodes out?
Oh, man.
I heard something about broadcasting on Everfree a while back, and then somewhere Celestia Radio started talking with us, but I'm assuming we're going to put it up on YouTube no matter what happens.
Well, because I wanted to bring up one idea, and off the bat, it's going to cost money. But it would be to one distribution method, not the that you could look into is using a podcast format, like what we do, where you get a Libsyn account, and then you can get an RSS feed that you can submit to iTunes, and have subscribers subscribe via iTunes, and also other podcatching software like Stitcher and all that, to distribute the episodes. It's a really kind of a reason I like that. I'm keen on that idea is because then the users don't really have to think about, I had to get the latest episode, or there was a latest episode that I get it. They get it automatically, and
through iTunes.
Through iTunes, and it gets onto their iPhone, iPod, iPad, whatever they're using. Has that idea been tossed around?
Not sure.
I don't know. It's a good idea, though.
Like I said, I've only heard about doing it through YouTube and maybe having more high quality downloads somewhere for it, and then of course the Celestia Radio talking about running them for us when we release them.
There are a lot of podcasts that run off of YouTube. Bronies from Kansas is one of them.
Well, it's just the reason I bring up Libsyn is just the convenience factor.
And Libsyn, Podomatic, Podtracks, any of those.
Yeah.
Well, if that hasn't been thrown in, we'll probably talk to our admins about
it. I've been kind of talking to Shu about that.
Yeah, that's definitely an idea they can consider. It's just, I guess, just an idea from a fan, you could say. All right. Are there any more questions we have?
Yeah, I got one more. I know you guys do your releases every Friday, Fallout Friday, and I think that's really cool for you to show people who have been following you for this long what you're coming up with and all of that. Do you guys have any? Do you know if your directors have any plans on doing anything live, like on live stream or Justin TV, Ustream? Are there any plans to do anything like that?
The funny thing is, we've actually thrown around ideas of doing that already. They were thinking, a couple of them, I think one of the admins and a couple of the artists actually were throwing around doing live readings of scripts that we can come up with and things like that. Characters doing some random thing that's not completely real, or it's not canon to the story or something like that. Just kind of show off the voice talent and the what we can do and things like that on a live stream or something. We don't know if that's finalized or not because we haven't really, I guess, thought it out completely, but it's been thrown around already.
Okay, very cool.
I just thought, how fucking awesome would it be if, you're a couple episodes into this project and someplace like Wired or NPR or BBC Radio picked it up.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
I hope.
Unlikely, but really cool.
That'd be awesome.
Well, I could see Wired doing it because Wired generally has a very positive attitude towards.
You know who I could see doing something like that is Escapist Magazine.
Them too.
Would probably eat something like that up. A lot of the guys running that site are actually massive My Little Pony fans, much to the displeasure of a lot of their readers. But they've hosted things like this before, internet shows based around video games or television shows. They've done that sort of thing before, so that'd actually be really cool.
Another site that has users that are distressed over the staff members' obsession with My Little Pony is Kotaku. They get into it a little bit, but yeah, I could definitely see Wired picking up something like that, something like this is sort of because Wired is always big on the whole DIY movement, the do-it-yourself movement.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, I guess, this could be an epitome, or I'm not even sure if I'm using that word right. I suck at vocabulary. Epitome.
Epitome.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Let the Asian use the big words.
Fuck you, I'm from South Dakota. The product of the fine South Dakota educational system. Yeah, this is definitely a project they would be willing to talk about. Yeah.
I hope something like that happens. I think we definitely have the quality and talent able to do so, but who knows?
Well, Jehu may or may not have sent me some audio files, and yeah, it's definitely up there. I won't say I won't blow that much smoke up your ass, but it's definitely near the level of the Douglas Adams radio dramas for his books. You know, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, when they did those radio dramas, it's easily up there. Yeah.
Why, thank you.
Well, we're trying our damnedest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, Stephen Fry talked about this. That'd be awesome.
Don't worry, we could probably blackmail him into doing that.
If Stephen Fry wanted to do a voice for Fallout Equestria, who would he be and who would you have to kick off to do it?
He could be everyone, and we'd kick off everyone.
I can only imagine Stephen Fry is fucking Little Pip.
But better yet, what about Ron
Sorry,
Perlman?
Jesse.
Shut up about Ron Perlman. We don't
No,
care.
I
He's
love
dead.
Ron Perlman.
He's
Ron
dead.
Perlman's dead.
Wait, he's not dead?
I'm pretty sure he isn't dead.
I don't know.
I don't think he's dead. I'm
pretty
sure
he's not dead.
Wait, okay, everybody get to Google.
God damn it.
Oh, he isn't dead. Okay, never mind. I don't know what that face
Kill
of
the narrator Fallout. You just can't.
I don't know what that face of his. He looks dead.
He's looked that way since the 80s. I mean, come on.
Well, as far as Stephen Fry, all you have to do is go listen to the British versions of Harry Potter, and I rest my case.
Oh, there's
Guys,
another...
I actually have to run, but it was really nice talking to you guys.
Yeah.
Bye. Thanks for having me.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming on.
Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
I was just about to say it'd be really funny if we got. This kind of ties into a link I posted earlier today on Tumblr. John St. John. Up in here.
God.
Voice of Duke Nukem since Duke Nukem 3D.
Yeah, what was it he read?
It was I posted a link. He got pressured into reading a couple passages from 50 Shades of Grey in his Duke Nukem voice at a convention.
Oh,
And, oh man, it was beautiful.
It was very beautiful.
but see, that's the problem. Is like, okay, you have John St. John, you have Atticus. You know, John St. You know, if Atticus wasn't there, I'd say John St. John would be Steelhooves. Now, who would he play? Will he play that one dragon, that first dragon they meet up with? God, I'm like, okay, I gotta stop this because now I'm fucking headcanon this shit. This is what I do when I'm at work. I just like think of stupid shit like this. Okay. Well, I think we can pretty much wrap this up. You can find us at our podcast Tumblr, Grand Canterlot Cavalcade.tumblr.com. You can find our less than illustrious hosts, MDefmech and Defmech.com, and Bullshit at Bullshit.tumblr.com. You can find our fantastic guests and that other guy. You can find Atticus at AtticusChekhov.tumblr.com. You can find Hannah May at HannahMava.tumblr.com or at YouTube/user/HannahMava. Or youtube.com/user/HannahMava. And you can find Jhoof at his fucking Tumblr.
That was find me on here.
And
No,
if you are not a Tumblr user, you can still visit our site and submit or ask us things.
Yes, we do have anonymous submissions and asks turned on. Again, next week we want to do a mailbag episode. So if you have any questions or content you want to submit, go ahead, because that's what we're going to be talking about. So, and with that, we out.